guys doing here, representing WGD. Well, god damn. Today we're going to be looking at the Ardent RDA, the Times Vape Ardent RDA by Stan, known as Tenacious TX Vapes, a vape reviewer who did this. He also made the Dreamer Mech mod, and now he has come out with the Ardent RDA. So let's not waste time, let's dive down, let's see what you get in the box and whatnot. I'm going to put a build on there, okay? Go back up top, vape this, and I'll give you guys my thoughts, and yes, let's go. Hey, goddamn, so here is the box itself. Nice, colourful box. I really like this box. Ardent right there on the side. At the top says Times Vape, and then yep, on the sides, Dreamer Hybrid. Yes, this is a hybrid RDA. So we'll get more into that in a minute. Stan, Tenacious TX Vapes, a website and social media on that side, and at the back you'll get information what you get in the box itself. Also the colour, which is here. Mine, I've got it in gunmetal. Okay, so 2 openings here, and you got a little information and whatnot, which is a nice addition to it. It tells you. It's always good to read this, okay? If you're not sure about anything, always good to read it. Read it. Can't get my words out tonight. So you do see the RDA, spare 810 frosted drip tip, and in this box at the bottom, accessories. So let's open this box. So on the inside you do get a flathead screw and spare accessories. So now let's get a bit closer in this one. So you do get a spare copper pin, 510 pin, spare grub screws for the deck, okay, spare springs, and a little like a clear plate where it's just on there. There you go, some O-rings. Now obviously no squonk pin. This is made for the Dreamer Mech itself, okay, so no squonk pin, just to let you guys know, which I wouldn't be too fussed about, okay, unless you really want a squonk pin. They might bring one out later if you really want to use it, okay, but just obviously not on a mech, on a regulated device. Yeah, so, and you also get an Altum 810 drip tip. Okay, let's just put this on one side. There you go. So here is the RD itself. Really nice machining and finish on the outside, okay, 810 drip tip. Let's take this off with the O-ring on the inside, so compatible for multiple drip tips if you don't like this one, okay. I'm leaving this on because obviously it does match with this. Mine's patinaed. I'm not going to bother polishing it because I know I'm going to get fingerprints all over it, okay. Nice engraved Ardent right there, and on the other side you got the logo of the hourglass. I'm assuming, I can't remember what it's called, but you know what it is. This nice shape cut out here. I don't know, get a good grip of it. Mainly you're going to use the side barrel to adjust the airflow, and obviously we're going to get to the airflow right here, so you can see 10 holes, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There you go, and same for the other side. And whatever you adjust on one side is going to be the same on the other, so as you open it, it opens in twos, okay, and there you go, nice and easy. At the bottom you've got Ardent, so you don't vape in a bin, serial code Stan, manufactured by Times Vape, okay, the Ardent, yeah, made in the US, pretty nice, don't worry about the full finish, it looks cool. Copper 510 pin with an insulator right there, okay. Let's pull this off. So before we get to that, you can see on the inside of the barrel, slightly, not fully, slightly domed, okay. And can you see this cut out? Like this notch sticking out that side and this side. These are the notches to hold in place when you adjust your airflow, okay, so it doesn't continuously spin, okay. So that's a nice touch to it. I do like the stoppers on there, and that is pretty much it on the inside, okay. Don't worry about all the rest of the machine in there, okay. It's not going to affect anything else. Now we get to the deck itself. So before we get to that, you can see the dual O-ring, okay. Quite thin O-rings actually. Do you know what I mean? I wish it'd be a bit thicker, because already when this is juiced up, it's like the barrel is really loose when you adjusting it. It's really loose. I'd like to have it thicker, but we'll get to that later on. You can see the airflow, okay, say like I'll say triple barrel type airflow, okay, going inwards directly diagonally up. You can see right there, nice cut out, and same for the other side. You can see the notch here and here, okay, to clip the barrel into place so you can adjust it and it locks, okay, as a stopper. You can see nice deepish juice well, okay, nice and deep enough, right? And if you do blur your juice in here, you're gonna, if proper full on, you are gonna tend to leak, but it's deep enough not to, do you know what I mean? You're gonna be really stupid to really, you know what I mean, pump some juice into there, and it's gonna end up seeping out the airflow, okay? So it will go direct to the coils. And you can see the deck here. I like this clamp style deck. There is some stuff different about this. It's done something I have not seen before, me personally, so which is good. Okay, flathead screws right here. Okay, you see a peak insulator, just there you go, just right there, positive negative, right? And yeah, it's pretty good. Can't really see the pin, it's obviously on the bottom. We are going to put a build into this today. Yep, but before we get to that, I'm going to open one of the outside areas. Okay, with a flathead. If I can get in there, and let's just unscrew that. Now, this reminded me of the Bonzo with the clamp style. Okay, so you screw one side of the coil, that loosens the rest of the clamp. Okay, so this is just to release, if I can get in there, right? And you unscrew the other one, it will slowly lift up and create the hole. You can get these really high and it's really good. So I'm gonna call this like the tunnel shape type of hole, okay? You can even stretch this out a little bit more. Yeah, if I can get in there. There you go. And you can see the screw there. That's where the spare springs, sorry, not the screw, the springs come in, obviously, in the little pouch inside the box. So these come up quite big. I'm not a fan of flatheads, man. I'm really not a big fan. I like my Phillips, but you can get some big coils in there, and you can tell it is definitely spring loaded. Okay, get right in there. There you go. And that's where you slip your coil in there. Same for this side, and it's nice and easy. Now the only slight thing that I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna detach everything today, okay? Because I know it's been a pain in the ass to get the post back into place. So you can see, obviously, even if I screw this back down, it's kind of offset, as you can see. It's not it's not proper central right there. It's just a slightly offset, which is can be irritating. It can be definitely irritating. I'm just gonna put it on at a stand. I'm definitely gonna build. But before we actually, you know what? Before we actually do that, the hybrid mode. This is the hybrid part, right? So if you're gonna use it on a normal device, do you know what I mean? In a G-Class, for example, you obviously keep this bottom piece on with the pin intact. Okay. Now for hybrid mode, you unscrew the 510 pin. Let's unscrew that. It's quite a long one. There you go. Now this bottom part screws off. There you go. Let's get this off. Now obviously you can see the connection. Now this will be the connection straight to the battery, okay, which is good. And this part, you can see the nuts really sticking out. This will screw onto base. So we'll get the Dreamer. Let's take the top cap off. Okay, you don't need to put this, you don't need to have this on. So as soon as you screw that on, you get your deck, screw this all the way on, and it'll sit flush, nice and easy. I'll put the cap on. There you go. Look at that, beautiful, very nice. So use it on a mech. Make sure you take the bottom cap off with the pin out and put it straight onto there. If you're going to use it on a dual battery standard device like I showed you, the G-Class, you leave the bottom base on. Okay, that's for hybrid mode, which is, I do like that. It's really intriguing. But I do need to put this back on, and obviously for when you're fitting your coils in and dry bedding them, you do need this back on. Okay, though I wouldn't say fire it on a mech, just fire it in a regulated device just to be more sure. Do you know what I mean? I always bring like some iron type device out just to get the ohms right. So let's screw this onto here. That's in place. Okay, and obviously I've got some Flaptons I wrapped up earlier, N90s, which I've not tried yet. Okay, so it's going to be refreshing. 6 wrap, sorry, yeah, 6 wrap. Mate, I don't even know what's going to come out as, but we'll test it anyway. I've got some spare coils just in case. So it's going to go right here. Okay, you want it right direct from the airflow on the deck, right in between. Okay, I'd keep it nice and wide or closest to the airflow, just about in the middle, and it should be good. So it's very simple. Obviously one leg will go in. I'm not going to put the other leg in yet, but one leg will go in, and you know how it'll go. Yeah, it'll go literally pretty much like that. There you go. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is speed up the process. Okay, and let's get on with it. So yes, now the dry burn nice and easy, good. 0.11, it was 0.13, but it's gone down. Okay, so with these clamps, what helps is because the way it is shaped, and when you clamp them down and clamp them in place nice and evenly, yeah, they may warp the coils a bit, but you can straighten them back out, which is not a problem. But I like that style. He just clamps it right in place, very nice, just nice and even, just like goes down, which is good. So what we're going to do is we're going to wick this up now, and then yeah, put some juice in there, and then yeah, so let's go. And there you go, it's nice and wicked. So what I've done is I've cut on this one, even though it's a deep juice well, I've cut it a little bit shorter than I usually do. I want them to just rest on the base for it to just soak up even quicker, yeah, to the coil. And make sure also, because the airflow on the inside, you don't want the cotton in the way. Okay, you don't want that in the way of the airflow, so just push them out of the way. Okay, and same for, yeah, push them out the way for both sides, and they should be fine. There you go. So nice and easy. Now what I'm gonna do is screw this off. Alright, I'm not gonna put any juice in it just yet. What I'm gonna do now is take the bottom base. I mean, I could take the bottom base if I screw the actual pin out, would help loads doing. You know what I mean? You can't really like just unscrew it off without taking the pin out first, you numpty. So now that's done, screw it onto there. I'll screw my the deck on first. So nice. I'm gonna get my battery. Okay, because there's venting at the bottom, I'm gonna put positive down, which is lovely. Screw that on. Lovely. I'm going to use some Forbidden Bite, which is the apple crumble, and I've been enjoying this, and it's just dribbled on me, but it's fine. Let it dribble onto the deck itself. Get that saturated nice. Blur your juice right on there, and even down the center as well. Okay, it's got quite a deep juice well, so you'll be alright with that. Let's give it a little fire, a small pulse. Drip, 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 drip. Small pulse. There you go. Drip it just a little bit more. That'll do. That will do. Let's put the cap back on. Boom. Booyakasha. So that was it. It's the Dreamer. Well, the Ardent, sorry. RDA by Times Vape and Stan. Let's go back up top. Let's vape this and I'll give you guys my thoughts. Yes, so that was the Times Vape Ardent RDA by Stan Tenacious TX Vapes. I've got it on the Dreamer here. Nice matchy with the drip tip. Okay, right. 0.12. Okay, ohms. I have some juice in here. Battery fully charged. Everything. Airflow fully open. Actually, no, it's not fully open. Let's fully open it up. There you go. Let's have a vape. Yes. Well, first of all, if I'll get into anything else, I'm gonna go with the design first. So the design, the outlook of it first, I think is a nice, very clean design. Okay, you got the logo on, with the name Ardent, and the logo on the sides, right? This little nubbin, well, pattern finish at the top. It's quite cool. I don't know if you can get a good grip of change. You're gonna use the side of the barrel to adjust the airflow. Okay, but nice. Obviously, the machining on the inside for the deck, it looks clean as well. Nice, good finish. The machining. Okay, now let's go with airflow. Airflow, nice amount of airflow. Very nice amount of airflow. Very smooth as well on the draw. Very smooth. Okay. Even if when I turn it down, I've tested it quite a lot. 2 to 4 holes off, it's nice and smooth. You get more flavor, definitely more flavor out of it. Okay, for what it is. Easy to build. I like the tunnel style hole on the clamp system. Okay, so when you screw one side up to loosen, and then you unscrew the other flatheads, that'll raise everything up. It's spring loaded. Okay, easy to go in, and when you'll feel it grab the coils when you're screwing it back down, it'll hold it in place. Very nice. The position for the airflow is nice. It goes straight at your coils as well. Yeah, it's very basic, not basic, sorry, very easy build and nice. The juice well. Okay, and some deep enough juice well. Okay, so blur some juice in there so it collects all the juice, so it keeps it saturated. And yeah, I do I like it. I have some gripes with it. We'll get to that in a minute though. But other than that, I do like it. With the hybrid function as well. Obviously, taking the bottom base off and the 510 pin out straight onto there. That RDA is made mainly for the Dreamer itself. Okay. So if you have a Dreamer, that's fine. Now if you don't have a Dreamer, okay, obviously put the bottom cap back on, keep that in place. With the diameter, it is 27mm, which I did forget, but now you know the size diameter. You're going to be limited to devices. Okay, if you have, for example, the Aegis Legend will do nice, because that fit. What did that fit now? That just scraped the 30mm FP at RTA, so that'll be fine on there. The G class, yes, it's high end, but if you do have the G class, it's perfectly fine. But anything else like let's say, I don't know, the Therion or the Paranormal or the Bigfoot, stuff like that, they're very limited because they're mainly based for 24 to 25mm. Now other than beyond that point, because it's a 27, that is an awkward size. If you don't have the Dreamer itself, it's a very awkward size, and again you are limited to devices as well. But if you do have the Dreamer, then yes, it is made for that. That'll go on there perfectly fine. Okay, me testing it on the mech and then on a regulated device, I put the same amount of wattage, so it's pull out the same amount of power. The drop, I'm not really a professional in voltage drop all like that, but you can tell a slight difference. For me, this is just me testing it personally. For me, slight difference, but it's not a massive difference. It's still enjoyable, still get the amount of vapor production and flavour for what it is. And yeah, it is a big RDA for the size as well. It's quite tall, okay, on the tall side. Okay, yeah, it's just, but I do enjoy it. You know what I mean? But it's just, yeah, I do like it. Right, so let's have another talk. I'm going to turn this down to take 4 holes off. Okay, so 6 holes open. Yeah. More flavour, yeah. I like it. I like my warm. It's like I'm getting a warm vape from it. Yeah, my ohms is low, 0.12 on the mech, so I'm getting a big ramp up time, but I'll be dropping some volts quite a bit. Okay, because it's pulling out so much power from the battery itself. So building at about 0.18 to 2. More subtle. Okay, your battery will last a little bit longer. The span of it, you know, throughout the day, if you are going to use mech straight in and out. But yeah, I enjoy it. I do like it. Now the cons. For me, it's got to be the O-rings, because if I'm taking it off, it's still holding it nice, but it's coming off so easy. I want to have it a bit more of a grab on the barrel itself, and it's very loose when you're just in the airflow. I'd like it and I don't. It's very like subjective, okay? I just like to be a bit more thicker, get a better grab on there on that one. Other than that, oh yeah, really nitpicky. Phillips head screws. I'm a Phillips head screws guy, but it's not that won't be a big problem to everyone. That's just me. That's just personally for me. Okay, I don't want it to affect you a lot. But flatheads is still good, but I just prefer Phillips. Now we get to the price points. Now the price points is on Evolution Vape, $29.99 for the RD itself. You can get it brass, brushed steel, copper, gunmetal, matte black, or polish steel. Okay, and obviously underneath you got all the descriptions. Have I missed anything out besides that? No. With the hybrid underneath, you can see the with the connection. To take all that out, obviously one side of the deck will come out, and that's just for cleaning purposes. But to put it back on is a bugger to put back on, and plus to try and straighten it out, like it was a bit offset. That's another con. It was slightly offset, the post. It was kind of like, it was meant to be like that. It was just slightly like that. Okay, but that will be a fixed problem by the company and stand themselves, so don't worry about that. That'll be all sorted. That's why I've not bothered taking mine off. Do you know what I mean? I've just left it how it is. I don't want to mess about with it anymore to try and straighten it, and if I made it lopsided even more, it'll be irritating. I'll be there for ages trying to put it back in place as perfect as I can. But other than them, I think it's a decent idea. Definitely if you've got a mech, if you've got a mod, make sure you've got a mod that fits at least a 30mm diameter, then you'll have more variety to choose from. Okay, so yeah, other than that, I think that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up and a subscribe, which would be much appreciated. If it's a thumbs down, let me know why in the comments I can improve. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Well, god damn. Peace.